And good evening, welcome to the movie show. I am Daniel.
I'm Sherry.
I'm Josh.
And tonight we're reviewing Machete Kills, or Machete Part 2. Directed... Huh?
Is this supposed to be Machete Kills Again, or is that the third one?
The space one.
Oh, yeah.
No, well, I thought it was Machete Kills. It was the second one. Yeah, this is... Okay, never mind. Anyways, directed by Robert Rodriguez, written by Kyle Ward, screenplay, story by Robert Rodriguez and his brother, Marcel. And so, starring Danny Trejo, Alexa Vega, Mel Gibson, Jessica Alba, Demian feature, Amber Heard, and Michelle Rodriguez, Sofia Vergara.
I don't know why you bother reading.
Huh?
I said I don't even know why you bother reading.
I guess.
I can't read.
Charlie Sheen, Lady Gaga, Antonio Banderas, Walton Goggins, Cuba Gooding Jr.
And a bunch of other people.
Huh?
I said and a bunch of other people.
I guess. Vanessa Hudgens, Tom Savini,
That was her,
William
wasn't it?
Sadler,
I thought so. Dirty bitch.
and a bunch of other more people. Huh?
She
Like her
was.
name?
Not anymore.
What?
I said Vanessa Hudgens. I said, oh, I thought that was her. I said, dirty bitch.
Anyways, so, yeah, there's a ton of people in this movie, which you would expect, like, oh man, it's going to be a nice little grindhouse film with a lot of talent and potential, you know? And so, what are the, I guess, quick thoughts about the film? This is like opening weekend material?
I say cupcake.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty much we're all kind of in agreement. It wasn't as good as the first film.
I think it would have been better off as like a straight to DVD movie.
Yeah, I think it should have gone that way too. But it's like I said, it's just all the talent and stuff like that. You figured it's like, you know.
The problem is that the story wasn't very good because like they're trying to make it like a ridiculous movie, but I think I would have liked it better if it was like it's okay to be kind of like unbelievable, but like at least have it be reasonable.
Well, the thing is though, it's like the first film, you know, obviously it's about the character and I'm trying to remember what the first film was about. It's like pretty much his character who's framed for murder, and you know, he pretty much.
For what was it? Like they framed him for the murder of
Like a senator.
it was senator.
Yeah. But then in this one, it's like a movie. Was it 12 Blocks with Bruce Willis and was it Mos Def or whatever? It's pretty much what the movie was. It was where he's hired by the U.S. to go and capture this guy and bring him back to the U.S. You know what I mean? Huh?
So I like that movie.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like the movie 12 Blocks, except it's not with a good story or really, you know what I mean? This is very, I don't know, I like the over-the-top action film type of stuff, but this one wasn't done very well. It wasn't very, there was no, what do you call that, there's no meat to the story. It was just kind of like, this is what he does now, and this is what he does later. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of got bored after a while.
Well, I don't know. It kind of seems it's kind of like because it's supposed to be a trilogy, right? And it just seems like this is kind of like an in-between, just so that when you get to the grand finale kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but I was just like, you know, you gotta build your stories. Like, each film should be a standalone film, you know what I mean? That way, if anybody watches it, they're like, man, that's a good one, you know what I mean? Regardless, not, I gotta watch the first one, and then the second one, and then I gotta watch the third one. I understand trying to keep them coming back, but it's like I said, you gotta make it a standalone film to where, and good, to where they're like, they're gonna come back no matter what, you know? But this one is like, you're just kind of like, I don't know, like you said, it's just, you know, I don't know. I was disappointed in it. I was not happy. And then they kept showing the trailer for the third film. And I was just like, okay, well, now you're basically telling me, you know, you're reinforcing, like, yeah, we're going to try to build up to the third film. So, and they didn't do a good job of that, so.
The funny part, though, is they kept showing the trailer, but each trailer was different, which makes me believe that they had already filmed all of it. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, they're trying to do like a Matrix or Harry Potter type of thing.
No. Because in Grindhouse, it was 2 films put together. So I wonder if that's what they were going to try. If they were thinking about doing that, having a Grindhouse where it's a double feature of Machete kills and Machete kills again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I said too, is this like I understand that, but it's like might as well just release them both at the same time. You know what I mean? Instead of this one just coming out and it's like it's struggling at the box office. Like I don't know if it'll clear the 20 million that the budget was for. And so I don't know. Do we really got to tell the story of the film like at all? Because
I think everybody kind of knows Machete's back.
yeah, pretty much like Machete's back and he has to work for the U.S. and obviously Charlie Sheen's the president and hires him to go find this guy.
Yeah, pretty much it's like a race against the time kind of film.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's like they should have made it like I don't know. In a way, it's kind of funny. They could have made it like an Escape from New York type of thing.
Well,
I don't know.
The thing is that they were trying to make fun of like a bunch of different stuff because like they kept showing the clock, which they're making fun of 24 because the times were very inconsistent.
Yeah, they were very, very.
Yeah, and I thought it was kind of dumb because it's like they had towards the end of the movie they only had like 37 minutes left on the clock, as it said, and then it seemed like everything that happened in that short span of time would have taken way longer. 37. Sorry. So I don't know. What do you guys think about the acting in the film?
It was ridiculous. It was just, I don't know, it was just a ridiculous movie. It wasn't, the acting wasn't very good.
What do you think? All right, well, I guess come back. Josh, since he's got a donut.
Donut hole. Donut hole.
Well, I was going to say, though, the funny part is, like I said, is, huh? Oh, really?
I thought the acting was good, but if it had a better story, I think it would have been like a really good movie.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. It's like, I get all these great actors who are probably working for, I guess, like, basic, pay, like, or minimum pay, and, you know what I mean? It's like, you don't give them anything to work with, you know what I mean? And it's like, and the funny part is, too, what I noticed is, like, everybody in the film, like, if they did, like, pretty much like a monologue by themselves, well, not by themselves, but a monologue, like, they had no problem whatsoever. Like, they gave good performances. Like, Mel Gibson, like, his little monologue is good. I was like, hey, that's good, good acting. It's like, he's pretty much, like, saving this film now. Yeah. And then, what's her name? Sofia Vergara, like, when she talks about her character's past and stuff like that, like, in her little monologue, it was good, too. I was like, it's kind of weird, but it was good. Yeah. And so,
that was very weird. Very weird.
But, it was really good, though. But it's like, anything else, like, it's like, it's like, outside of that, it's like, they didn't know how to write dialogue for anybody else. Like, if there's two people talking to each other, which is funny. I'm like, how do you not know what to do there? And the bad part is, the story was by Robert Rodriguez and his brother, and the screenplay was by this guy. And I'm just like, why didn't Robert Rodriguez just write it? I know he's, like, busy with stuff, but it's like, this was the movie he said that, or the character that he created for Danny Trejo because he enjoyed working with him so much in Desperado. It's like, you gave him a franchise, or you made him the face of a franchise, and you're kind of, I think, sheeping, I don't know, I don't think you're giving him, like, the full, the deal,
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like if Christopher Nolan, had made Batman Begins, and then in The Dark Knight, he didn't direct it, he directed it, and then he just like, gave the screenplay to somebody else, like, oh, you write it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't know, is this... Because he didn't direct the first film. He just wrote it, I think, right? Or, Robert Rodriguez?
Yeah. He didn't direct it at all. I think he just produced it.
Yeah, I think he was a different director, and I think he just wrote it, produced it. And, I don't know, like I said, it's kind of weird. I don't know. To me, and also with his Spy Kids films and all that other stuff, it's like, and then he's making Sin City 2, and it's like, I don't know. Huh?
He's not making another Spy Kids film.
No, he had made another one.
I didn't.
Yeah, he made one before Machete Kills. Really? Yeah, I think it went to video. Or did it go to theater? Oh. Well, obviously we don't watch them. And so, now he's supposed to be making Sin City 2, and it's like, oh man, I hope all his energy is like, there, you know what I mean? Because hopefully it's a good one. Because that one's supposed to have a big cast also, so yeah. And then Cuba Gooding Jr., like, I like his acting, especially Walton Goggins. Like, when you first see him walking to that bar, I thought that was good. His little acting, his few scenes, I was like, oh man, this is really good. It's gonna get, like, really good after this. And then it just kind of dropped off.
Girls.
Oh. But, so what did you guys think of the cast, like, in general?
I don't know. It's funny because I feel like they had a few good actors, and they let them fall to the wayside. They weren't really used to their full capacity. Like Hooligan Jr., his parts were really good, but you only saw him as him like one time. So,
You know what's funny? Oh, Josh, what do you think?
What?
About like the cast, I guess. Like,
The casting was good, but like I said, the whole downfall of this movie is the story.
I think they should have replaced Danny Trejo.
yeah, okay. I don't know. Do you think they should have just with a small cast, like, like 10 people?
Yeah, they really didn't need all those people.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I would have just had it like Danny Trejo, like, maybe 2 or 3 other names, and that's it.
Well, it's fine having a large cast as long as you got a good story. Because the thing is, though, like Antonio Banderas, he's only in the funny part, they put him like on the bill, like oh, he's in the movie. He's only in the movie for like 2 or 3 minutes.
That's what I hated also. And it's like you got these guys, like, and you gave them a character that that they would really enjoy playing, and it's like, really, I understand the character name. Obviously, it's supposed to represent somebody who's, what do you call that? Has many dimensions, I guess. But I don't know. It's just, like, I agree with Josh. It's like, this just needed more story, needed more meat to the thing, not enough texture. It's like getting a steak and it's like cut right through the plate and everything. What do you guys think about the writing, really quick?
It was bad.
It was alright.
All right. Any ideas on how they could have changed it, or if they should have just went a completely different direction?
That would have completely changed the storyline. Because, like, it was, like I said, they went too over the top. But the thing is, though, they didn't have a story to support it. So it was kind of pretty much just a movie that was just over the top. It was, I don't know, kind of like the movie Over the Top.
Yeah, and then, what's funny? I was just thinking about the acting again. I agree, though. Man, it's just kind of disappointing to see that. Or at least I was. The guy who played Mendez, like, that is kind of creative what they did with his character. And also he's a good actor too. It's like in certain parts he was doing good acting, but I was just kind of like, they didn't, like I said, he just kind of wasted it, you know what I mean? But when you guys think about the directing,
Well, the shots were good for the most part.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's a good action film, I guess. Like, you see a lot of shooting and fighting, but yeah,
It's alright.
I was gonna say it could have been a lot better. Stuff's, because I can still watch Desperado, and I was like, even though some people say like, oh, that's like, cheesy movie, I still enjoy it. Even Once Upon a Time in Mexico is still,
Well, like those movies, at least they're somewhat realistic. Except for Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yeah. Well, the funny part is too, I noticed like Robert Rodriguez has started doing like a Kevin Smith type of thing where he uses the same actors over and over again. That shit. And so it's like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like, gotta use them good, you know what I mean? Huh?
Should have brought Enrique back.
They should have, and his dad too. A duet, but
Terrible.
and then do we need to go like any likes scenes that Eli has liked or anything like that?
Not really.
I don't know. Like I said, I guess like the Mel Gibson and Sofia Vergara, like their little monologues.
No, I don't really have any favorite scenes or anything.
Did you enjoy the scene with Jessica Alba? Yeah, it's just a joke, because Excuse me. I don't know why I'm saying that into the microphone. I don't know. I guess we'll just jump ship here because I don't know. I don't feel like anybody's really wanting to talk about this film anymore. Would you guys recommend this?
No.
I guess just to watch it.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe if you have nothing to do and you're just like curious or whatever, I'd say like rent it or something, not like go spend money to, you know.
Yeah, I agree. I was gonna say, like rent it or watch it on Netflix or something. Because if you saw the first one, you're just like, maybe I should watch this. You know, the second one, yeah, that's the best shot. Not really to go watch it in theaters because it's not really worth the money at all.
Well, the funny part though is that this movie, I'm pretty sure most people who probably like are rented or something probably won't even finish it.
That's true too. Like if anything, I might just fast forward it. And the funny part is the movie's rated R, and it sounds bad to say it, but is there any nudity whatsoever?
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing any.
And the funny part is
cussing and violence.
There's nudity.
Where?
You couldn't really see it because it was kind of blurred out, but there was nudity. Because they showed a sex scene.
Yeah, but you didn't see it.
Yeah, you did.
No, it went to the music and the stuff. You didn't see anything.
Yeah, it's just like the motion of it.
You knew where it was going, but you didn't see it.
And the funny part is, the reason why I bring that up is that there's a brothel in the film, and you don't see anything like that. You know what I mean? I figured, given that it's our film, an R-rated film, I don't know. That's just one thing I just thought about right now, too. All right, I don't know. I think if anything, just watch it like on Netflix if you really got to see the sequel if you saw the first film. But other than that, it's like you could pretty much just skip it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Any funny jokes or anything like that?
Nope.
No, not really.
I should have cast what's his name? I should have cast Richard Gere to play Mel Gibson's twin brother. Alright, anyway. So yeah, this is a really short one. It's a pretty short one. It's been a while since we've done one this short. But are you gonna watch the third film?
Maybe just to see it so we can review it.
No, not really.
I think I'll watch it just because I saw the first two. I might as well watch the last one. It's like, so pretty much there's I think a dread to going into the third film. But what would you say if like the third film was like the best one out of all of them?
I'd laugh. The irony.
Or would you say that they even make the third one? Or if the third one went straight to DVD?
I think I would laugh if it went straight to DVD, and then I'd have been like, like, obviously it's like a learning, I wouldn't say a learning process, but it's like, I think, because Robert Rodriguez is kind of cut out, like, he left the Directors Guild and the Writers Guild, I think. So he's pretty much like considered like an independent filmmaker now, you know what I mean? Because he's got his own production studio and all that stuff. And hopefully, like, he's not one of those guys who's just like, oh, this is awesome, you know what I mean? Kind of like on his own world kind of thing. I hopefully it's like there, and he's not surrounded by like yes people like, oh yeah, that's great, you know what I mean? Like hopefully he's surrounded by people that like, it's like, I think I'd do that a little better, you know what I mean? Because
if I was on the set, I'd be like, man, this movie sucks.
It's like, I don't know about you guys, it's a stinker. So she's called this McCrappy. Huh?
You call it Machete poops.
So Machete lays a stinker. That's awful. And the funny part is too, Danny Trejo's a good actor. He's not like he's a bad actor. He's not like, but it's kind of like, and it's also exciting to see him in that character. But
the jokes in the movie weren't really all that funny.
I agree.
Nope.
Seems like they're kind of trying too hard. We're trying to be funny.
Yeah, like the Machete doesn't text or whatever. It's like, who cares? Like, tweet, text, whatever. Who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why would he even use that line? I would have been like, because I understand it's supposed to be like the one-liner kind of thing, but it's like, I think if anything, I think if they had a writer known for like action films, you know what I mean? Somebody like, what's his name, like Shane Black or something, I think if they got him to write it or something, it would have been a better film, you know? It would have been over the top and cheesy, but it still would have had that substance to it. But, oh well, we'll never know now. Huh?
They should have done was they should have got the director from Lethal Weapon and then bring Danny Glover back.
The funny part is that would have been hilarious if they actually had Danny Glover show up in the movie. So, and then play the theme song from Lethal Weapon at the end. But, alright. So, you can like and subscribe to us on iTunes and in the Movie Trio podcast. Like I said, rate, comment, share. We're also on Facebook under the Movie Trio podcast. Also at gmail.com, at the Movie Trio podcast on gmail.com. Also on Twitter at the Movie Trio. Like I said, like, recommend, subscribe. If you need to refer back to any of that information, it's available in the episode box at the bottom. Where anyways, alright. So for the Movie Trio and the review of Machete Kills, I am Daniel.
I'm Sherry.
I'm Josh. Machete don't tweet.
Should have said, like, so I should call it Machete Poops.
Yes, Machete Poops.